Nintendo in puzzling panic. How could they save the fledgling Professor Layton franchise? Never fear, Creative Wonderbrain's on the case. They knew that Professor Layton in the Unwound Future was more than just a video game. It was a rich narrative set in old London where players must solve puzzles to advance the story. So, they took this puzzling London of the past and brought it to the present, and challenged people at every turn to keep solving and carry on. First step, take puzzling London to the streets. A series of posters deployed throughout 8 major cities invited passers-by to see if they had the wit to save London.
Do you have the cunning to help solve these little lads' puzzle?
They further deepened the puzzling narrative through a series of mysterious newspaper cover wraps. Every single piece of content in the 4-page cover wraps was a puzzle in and of itself. On the day of the release, newsies cried out the paper's headlines while handing them out to thousands of commuters. And on Chicago's Michigan Avenue, a mysterious ringing phone beckoned. When passers-by picked up, they were asked to solve another puzzling puzzle by a Londoner in need.
Huzzah! I knew you'd get it!
Next step was to take London to the newfangled web. A series of interactive video puzzles on Hulu, Fox, and CBS.com featured characters begging you to solve their puzzle before carrying on with your program. The ads ran sequentially during the commercial breaks and were responsive to the viewers' interactions, or lack thereof.
Please, friend, time's a ticking.
Bravo. I knew you couldn't resist a good puzzle.
Now that's just vile. Now that's a sandwich. It's eating like a dream.
And as the program progressed, subsequent characters knew whether or not you had been successful with the previous puzzles.
We heard all about the sandwich and need help too.
A final video promised to measure the brain aptitude of potential puzzlers through a series of hilarious tests.
Place your head on the keyboard and we'll have a bit of a look. Just look straight ahead, please, and keep the squirming to a minimum. Pick up that mouse gizmo of yours and scan your head like that.
The Wonderbrains even made the TV a puzzle through an interactive experience on YouTube. At the close of the spot, viewers were asked to find hidden idiosyncrasies in the film. Then, at the end of that, asked to find more. Then more. And still more. Nintendo rejoices. Savvy ladies and keen gents came forward in droves to solve the puzzles, send tweets of adoration, and open their pocketbooks. Professor Layton in the Unwound Future is on pace to be one of the top-selling Nintendo games of the year. And more importantly, finally poised to be one of Nintendo's most prized franchises for years and years to come.